Assalamu alaikum all, welcome to my channel. My name is Irina, but recently I decided to call myself Aisha as I became Muslim, alhamdulillah, and I get converted to Islam right now. So I was researching all this religion but Islam. Honestly, I really didn't even start because I knew the basics. I knew that there is one God, there is a Prophet Muhammad alayhi salam. I also knew about versions inside of Islam, but I didn't really go deep into the understanding. I didn't try to understand. It wasn't really catching my eye. Obviously, because of the media that we had in my country, I had all the negative impression about Islam because everything is about extremists, about bad sides, about negativity, about people being killed, about people being suffered during terror attacks, and that's it. Of course, you don't want to go deep inside. You think it's kind of a sect. It's kind of a organization of crazy people. That's the only thing you get really from the media in our countries. Unfortunately, it's like that. They don't show other things, and of course I didn't really get any interest to learn, even though I knew that it's one of the biggest religion in the world. I was trying to buy Quran that time, and I was thinking oh no, I'm not gonna even read it, so I will start with Bible. And I really read a Bible, but as I told you, I couldn't find my answers. I couldn't find, because I've seen so many contradictions inside, and that's why I was as being rationalist and kind of skeptical person, I just wouldn't get it. I couldn't go through that. Same time, I was living in one house, and we've been sharing a house with the other people. So there been two guys, Germans, and one of them being from Afghanistan, Suhaib, hello. He was Muslim too, but he was I would say more practicing, or at least more showing, and it was scaring me honestly that time, because sometimes we've been talking about generally any topic, and he could randomly start talking about Islam and trying to explain and trying to argue. And that wasn't really something that I was ready for. That's why I get kind of bad impression at that moment, honestly. Muslim people will always try to convert you, which is not really true. It depends on the person too, and it also depends on the situation. And honestly, it was just maybe one time, but it still got in my mind some kind of this impression that it would be like that. And that's why when I met my partner, and I knew that he's Muslim, the only thing that was really scaring me, it was oh please don't try to convert me. Maybe I will start to learn your religion. I also know that we can get married if I'm a Christian, but also I'm not sure if I am. So I was just let it flow, let it be. I don't know what to do. I was really shocked. I was really scared, but I was just trying to ask him please don't push me, don't try to convert me, don't try to explain. Just if I want, I will ask myself. And he told me okay, no problem. Just we can continue communicate and talk. And if you want to know, no problem. So, and honestly, after I would say 1 month, I got so much interest in that topic, because I saw how he was behaving, how he was treating other people, how he was just treating job, business, his principles, and many things he was explaining with Islam. Yes, I do that because I'm Muslim. Yes, I behave like that because I'm Muslim. Alhamdulillah. I was okay, but this is really nice. This is so many nice values inside of that. This is so nice perception and so nice attitude. I was sometimes shocked when he was just giving money to people randomly, 2, 3, 5 euros to people that, for example, haven't been even serving us. Not people who, for example, a waiter, you have to give tips. No, but person who's maybe cleaning some way in restaurant, he could just come and give you money. Any people, in the beach going, selling this, counterfeit bags, he could just give them money. I was why? I couldn't understand. But then, of course, I already realized that it's zakat, which is really obligatory for any Muslim to give zakat, which is 2.5% of your income to poor people who need it. And for me, it was so, I would say, mind-blowing, and I was really impressed about that. And this is how I became interested in Islam, because I thought okay, if he's behaving like that, then probably there is something nice in this religion. This is not about terrorism or about extremism or about all these things. And then I went to Turkey for 1 month, and then I met people who've been so nice, kind, open, friendly, helping, and I was okay, it's not the same in Europe. I'm not gonna say that European people are bad, cold, but it's just totally different experience I've got. Of course, European people are nice, they're friendly, but they're not so much running to help you. Of course, not all Muslim people are like that. This phrase, Islam is ideal, but not all Muslim people are. This is obviously, but still, so many, I would say, nice actions have got there in Turkey from other people. So many nice words, so friendly attitude, and I was okay, it's really nice. And that time I remember I was still even kind of jealous, I would say, like in a good way, about Muslim women. I was like, they're so happy to be Muslim. They have their religion, they have their faith, they have something that they always have this stable and that they can get connected to. You know, like, you're not feeling alone. This is so crazy and so important that you always know that you are having God on your side, like beside you. This was so kind of, I would say, mind-blowing for me too. And this is how I've started to think about religion, genuinely, like about converting to Islam. But still, of course, I had to learn more. And that's why I started to learn deep. What kind of happened that I realized, okay, I'm Muslim, alhamdulillah, it was the 5th of May, 2021, my happy day.